Aldershot on Tuesday. The games come thick and fast.
Yeah, listen, we've finished the overall, and we got our mindset on Aldershot. We know that they're going to be a tough opposition. They were the start to our unbeaten run. It was a draw here when we played them way back in, I think, late October or early November. So we go there fully focused. We want to continue to 15-0 and make it 16-0 with another positive result.
Obviously, this game was originally supposed to be played last Saturday, I think. Does that mean you've done your homework on this one already, or will there be time between now and Tuesday for you to do that?
No, I'll do my homework again. They obviously would have played today, as did we. I know their sort of personnel, I know their sort of shapes, but I'll see if they've got any sort of different details. I'm very, very cautious of how they set up against the free, so I'll watch games in terms of the likes of Barrow, how they set up against the Barrow, just to see what they try and do in terms of pressing, organisation beyond the ball. So, yeah, the homework will start. That will start tomorrow. I'll watch a few games tomorrow. I'll watch another one on Monday. We'll debrief them on Monday with the whole group, and we need to ensure that, yeah, everyone's fully focused, knowing that we need to continue the run we're currently on.
And from memory, I've been there a few times. The Rec's a bit of an old-style ground. They normally get quite a good attendance there. They've had quite a few appearances in the playoffs over the years, so they'll be used to a big game. Yeah,
I think they're still hitting 2,500. So that's fantastic support. We initially had 3 coaches going down there, plus the people that were driving and getting trained. So I urge for the fans to follow that up and get down us. I think we're playing in a manner that we warrant support. So I eagerly say to the group that were initially going down there, can you find some time, find a little bit of extra cash to come and support us? Because trust me when I say this, the boys do react to an away support, do react to a home support, and I think that if they do, we'll be putting a shift in for them, showing that we want to win another game for them in terms of moving forward.
And team news, obviously, I appreciate we're talking Saturday night, so you never know, you might get some players who pull up Sunday or Monday, but you've got Justin Shebu, Kieran Murtagh missing from Saturday's game, Dan Woodards and Ricky Shakes in the stands. Any of those likely to come into things for Tuesday?
Well, Ricky Shakes and Woody are currently available. They didn't make the squad or the 16 today, but I've spoken to them. I think they've got a future at this football club. I love the pair of them. I respect them immensely, as does this football club and the people in the power. So they are available. Shebu, possibly. We're hopeful. He trained the back end of this week, done a session today. He may be in contentions of being in the matchday squad. Kieran Murtagh currently is 4 to 6 weeks out. He's been in, can still continue his cardio due to it being a hand injury. So we're hoping that we can have him back within a month to 6 weeks. And at the minute, I think we've done a lot of business. I don't think anyone else will be walking through the door just currently. So I don't think there's any knocks. There may be a niggle with Kane Smith and Jamal Fifield, but look, they'll come in. We'll regroup Monday. We'll be fully focused for the away trip to Aldershot on Tuesday.
And a word on Matt Reid. Obviously, I think you used the phrase you'd flirted with him for 4 or 5 months. You're obviously really pleased to get him through the door. He's not played, to my knowledge, since Billericay in October. So how fit is he, and how has he stayed fit over the last few months?
I can imagine, well, I listened to a podcast he done previously that he's been training with a semi-pro side. If you know football and you know Matt Reid, he's never had speed, so you're never going to lose that. He's got a footballing brain, a touch, technique that is totally against what he looks like. And they say it. When you come across a Matt Reid 3 or 4 times in a season and you play against him twice across 2 seasons, maybe 5, 6 times you've seen him. I've had him in 2 days. He's outstanding. He's a different dimension to what we've got in terms of the 2 boys in Cabs and Tyrone Marsh. But for me, he'll add to the group. He's a great bloke. There's a passion to what he wants to do, and there's an understanding and an agenda to what we hope, if we marry up, we can achieve both goals for both parties.
And just finally, I appreciate you might not want to speculate too much, but you're 13 games to go in the season, you're 15-0, and you're in 3rd place in the table. Are you still looking at playoffs, or you may be thinking automatic?
Oh, listen, no. We'll do every game as it comes. We got Aldershot on Tuesday. I don't get ahead of myself. Never too high, never too low. Not in a position to. I've got to be honest. Aldershot's going to be tough Tuesday. I say it week in, week out. No matter who you play, Chorley, Edgefleet, Aldershot, Maidenhead, Barrow, Harrogate, whoever you're playing against, everyone has their positives, everyone has their negatives. That's why we're all playing at the National League. We will not undermine or underestimate Aldershot Tuesday. That's my focus. I'll enjoy welcoming Dave Challoner on Wednesday and putting a game plan together for Hartlepool. But as it stands at the minute, we're going to take a game by game, continue this 15-0. I want to go 16-0 Tuesday. I would love to go 17-0 on Saturday. But they need to continue doing what they're doing. Habits, mentality and mindsets. And if we do that, we won't go far wrong.